This service that churches do every year, where we celebrate bridging youth and a ritual and sometimes new members at the same time, it's one of my favorite Sundays. This is where we get to see our living faith growing, welcoming young people into adult membership, and welcoming those who have joined this year to this intentional, covenanted religious community. Love is at the center of all our values and principles, a foundation utterly necessary to a healthy sense of empathy and compassion. Love moves us to care for the growth and development of children into healthy, independent adults who are kind and thoughtful. Love moves us to reach out and care for each other, making sure that we are comforted when sick or lonely, fed when we are hungry, warmed when we are cold. Love is the foundation of an interdependent community, a community that is larger than the sum of its individual parts. As we welcome new members and celebrate our young adults, it is always appropriate to look to the future. Churches and religious communities across the United States are experiencing declining attendance and financial challenges. The need for churches has not changed, but attendance and support is under stress. We are blessed to have new members join our community. What is it that made this a place where people want to belong? Is it our welcoming nature, our yummy potlucks, our fun choir, an eagerness perhaps to contribute to our annual pledge campaign? Or is it something deeper? Is this the kind of place where people can feel affirmed, supported, and whole? Are we the group that can at once affirm and challenge people along their path of spiritual growth? People come, so there's clearly a need for what we offer. And yet, let's think beyond this little celebration to our bigger future. Where will our next 50 members come from? Surely Bucknell does not have that much faculty. Where will our next 100 come from? Ours, like many congregations, has a graying membership. It is true. It is a privilege denied to too many. And as much as I would wish otherwise, our elders are unlikely to all live another 25 years. I would love to retire in another 15 years, having never done a memorial service. That would be awesome. However, it is unlikely. We are at a moment now not unlike a new season of gardening. We have transplanted some seedlings and other plants in various stages of development. We have put a new seedling out on the porch to acclimate to the outside weather conditions. We have an established garden of mature plants. I don't know that we are planting or transplanting at a pace that will permit us to grow and continue to thrive as some plants reach the end of their growing season. Now, this next part I've talked about in the past, and it's a conversation I had with the search committee when we were searching for each other in the wild world of UUA ministry placement. What things do every congregation want? We want financial stability. We want more members. We want more social outreach, community service work stuff, and we want a deeper spiritual growth and development. And I will tell you that that triangle is upside down. You need to look at them this way. We must engage in spiritual growth. That will empower us and energize us to do more social outreach and community work, our justice work, which will attract new members, which will broaden our financial base of support. Each week we engage in a shared worship that encourages us to spiritual growth. I do try. I craft my sermons in a way that ideally sparks thought and reflection and possibly even changed opinions. Sometimes I preach in ways that encourage us to social justice work, which itself is a spiritual practice. As we celebrate today's rituals and rites, let us keep our eyes on the future and on our legacy. What do we want this place to look like in 5 years, or 10, or 25, or 100? Do we want people to drive past and point to a building with solar panels and a spiffy new sign and say, that used to be the Unitarian Universalist Church. Not sure what happened, but they're not there anymore. Do we want people to drive by and see our solar panels churning out electricity, charging cars in our lot, and our sign promoting the programs and activities of this congregation to the community at large? What will be our legacy? What we do each day will determine that. Our legacy is love, yes, but with a hitch. We've got to apply it in real life. Cornel West says that justice is what love looks like in action. We can proclaim our liberal values all we want, but if we do not act them out on the ground, we are failing at being a church. If our goal is to create a safe space for like-minded people to gather, sing, say smart things to each other, and drink free trade coffee, then we cannot expect to grow. I'm pretty sure we've cornered the market on that. But if our goal is to uplift those who are mistreated by life's injustices, to do the very biblical commands to feed the hungry, house the homeless, care for our neighbor, visit the imprisoned, and all the rest, then we've got a chance at something amazing. Our legacy is love, yes, but love in action. We've got a deep and broad pool of talent and ideas. Let us focus our energy in such a way that the community knows we are here, and what we do is love in action. May this be our legacy, and may it begin by being our practice and our prayer. Amen.